Dr. Dennard, tell us what happened down in Brooks County, Georgia, where they call this group here the Quitman 10.
The Quitman 10 developed as a movement where some citizens got together and decided we wanted a change in our public representation. So we got together and we decided that we would encourage people to go out and exercise their right to vote. We did that very successfully in our July 20th primary of 2010. We had 3 African Americans that ran for school board, 2 at school board, and 1 for county commissioner. And they were very successful in their run. After that election, we relied heavily on voter absentee, advance voting, and just basically taking people to the polls. After that election, the population in Brooks County was very upset by the outcome, and the local district attorney initiated a GBI investigation. That was in July. After that, the 2 of the candidates that ran for school board were very upset with their losses, and they filed papers to be write-in candidates. And we challenged them in court on 2 occasions and were unsuccessful in that. They came back in November and they ran a November general election in switching positions. We were also successful in that election. With election night, Ms. Diane Thomas won school board by about 500 votes that first night. Ms. Linda Troutman, who ran for school board District 4, was declared defeated that night by 60 votes. That was a Tuesday night. It wasn't until that Friday at 4:45 the superintendent of elections gave her a call and says, "Oh, by the way, you've won," and she had won by 9 votes. The person that lost again to her was very upset, and he had demanded a recount, and when it all ended up, she had won by 11 votes. And we're very successful in our efforts, and all of our candidates that started in July were successful in winning. After they won and they were sworn in, and we started preparing for the transition in January, on December 21st, we were arrested. That's how the Quitman 10 developed. It was 10 citizens that the GBI, the state troopers, the local county and city officials came to our house at 7 o'clock in the morning and rounded us up like we were criminals and took us to the jail and charged us with improper voting regulations. But since then, nothing has happened. We have the charges, but there's been no grand jury indictments, and we've heard nothing from the district attorney's office since that morning.
So presently, all of you have been sworn in you hold office?
Currently, we are. I'm sworn in and I was sworn in and elected in January as the first African-American president of the school board. We have a representation now that reflects our school board makeup. We have 7 as a 7-member school board, and we have 4 African Americans, and I serve as president. We have a 5-member county commissioners, and we have 2, including our new county commissioner, Mr. Willie Cody. Yes, sir.
So you won the election, then they brought charges against you for voter fraud or something like that?
Alleged voter fraud, exactly. We won the election in July, and they created this investigation when the GBI came in, and they went door to door harassing some of the people that had voted, asking questions to the nature of, who did you vote for, why did you do that, who was in your house when you filled out your application or you cast your ballot, and things of that nature. We fought them twice in court unsuccessfully to stop them from being able to run again as write-in candidates on the November ballot. But we came back in November and we beat them again at the polls. We were still successful.
So what are they trying to do, in your opinion?
I think first it was just to discredit us as credible citizens. And I think some of the conversation in the newspapers led towards they wanted us to feel intimidated by them and to resign or admit that we had done something wrong, which we have not done anything wrong. And I think it's just probably the name slander.
Okay. I call you Dr. Dennard. Tell us, how do you get a doctorate?
A doctorate? I went to school. I'm an educator. I'm a speech-language pathologist. I did undergraduate and graduate work at Valdosta State University. I have a doctorate from Sarasota University and Auguste University in Sarasota, Florida. And I'm an educator. And that's another makeup, too. At the school board now, we have 4 African Americans. All are either current or retired educators, which is unheard of in the history of our school board.
Okay. I want to talk to some other people that was there. Could you come up? You was one of them?
My name is Diane Thomas. I'm the Brooks County Board of Education member at large.
And you was arrested also?
I was arrested also, yes, sir.
Tell us your take on some of this.
I just feel that they didn't want us on there and they did everything they could to make sure we were discredited. But the citizens of Brooks County said that we will be on there, and they went to the polls, and they also did the absentee ballots, and we won.
Wow, thank you very much. Another member of the Quitman 10, tell us your name and tell us what happened, in your opinion.
Linda Troutman. I represent District 4 on the school board. It's a matter that they didn't think that we were qualified to serve, that we deserved to be on the board, to have the authority or the power to govern the school and to govern a $22 million budget.
And you was elected to that position, and you was arrested also.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.